What's up, everybody? Today's video, I'm gonna talk about Seth Rollins. I'm not here to shame Seth Rollins. I'm here to keep it real. I'm here to tell you guys the truth. Seth Rollins is not a main eventer. Literally. We've seen Seth Rollins in a mid card for like the past 8, 7 years, right? Now I know a lot of smart asses are gonna tell me he was world champion last year, or he was world champion in and out, or whatever the fuck they're gonna tell me, right? Well, I'm here to explain to you guys that it's not what you think it is. Seth Rollins is a legendary mid-carder, literally. So we're gonna break it down, right? But at first, Seth Rollins, is a good wrestler. There's no doubt about it. He's just got a stupid gimmick, a stupid entrance I can't stand. He's got stupid gimmick names. Literally, he's got a fire finisher, got great in-ring moves. He's a good wrestler. That's it. Really, I gotta give him props. You know what I'm saying? 2018 was the rise of Seth Rollins. A lot of people were saying he was the main eventer. He's the main event of Raw. He's the face of Raw. But let's be honest, he's just a side piece of Raw. He's always been a side piece. Like really, he's been in the main card as Intercontinental Champion and Tag Team Champion. Like really. But at first, Seth Rollins comes into WWE. He comes in as the architect of the Shield. What is he building? He doesn't have any tools. He's not building a ring. He's not building a Shield penthouse. They don't have like a Shield house, or you know what I'm saying? None of that shit. So what is he building? So that didn't make any sense. So he goes to the Authority. They're gonna book him as a main eventer, future main eventer, a future star. I like that. That's cool, right? He comes as a heel, turns on his brothers, sides with Randy Orton, Triple H, and Kane, the director of operations. That's cool, right? They call him the King Slayer, right? Because he's beating people. Well, he beat Dean Ambrose. He only beat Dean Ambrose because that was interference from Bray Wyatt. Let's be honest. He lost to John Cena, and he lost the WWE title triple threat match. And my question is this: how the fuck do you have him have a title shot at the Royal Rumble if he's not even cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase? That's my question. You should have just cashed it in at the Royal Rumble, and we would have never had this WrestleMania main event where he just cashes in. We could have just had Seth, Roman, and Brock in the main event, or just make Roman versus Brock, in my opinion. But that was just a little too much, and WWE has not answered that question. You know what I'm saying? So after that, he gets injured. He was champion for about a year, right? Gets injured. He goes and fights for the championship. He loses the championship match. He loses the title in one night to Dean Ambrose. He didn't win it back, which I don't understand why. Seth Rollins should have been champion, in my opinion, because he was a main eventer, right? So he should have been champion, and he's on his own. So he can win matches on his own and make it clean finishers, right? So my question is this: why the fuck do you have him after the feud with Triple H and Kevin Owens for the Universal title, but that fucking Universal title was just another mid-card title until Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar held it. You know what I'm saying? But in my personal opinion, that Universal title was just a mid-card title. So Seth Rollins has been in the mid-card for a long time. Let's just be honest, right? So I don't even know if the Universal title is even known as a world title or a mid-card title at this point. Because that World Heavyweight Championship is a mid-card title. It has been held by every mid-carder, Seth Rollins, Damian Priest, Gunther, Jey Uso. Do I have to keep, you know what I'm saying? And a bunch of mid-carders are going to hold on to that championship. So watch this. Literally. Seth Rollins has been in the mid-card, being tag team champion and intercontinental champion for the rest of his fucking career, right? Basically for the whole of his career, right? My question is this: if you're gonna have him be in the main event, he should have been in the SmackDown and beat Randy Orton for the WWE title. We have the WWE title on SmackDown. The brand split made absolutely no sense, because if you're gonna make a new championship, it's supposed to be held by main eventers who are gonna be in the main event of Raw, SmackDown. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Owens has to compete in the main event of Raw. So I'm not understanding how the fuck the Universal title is even known as a world title. You know what I'm saying? Like really. First, I'm going to bring it up by example. John Cena was champion. Let's say he loses to fucking Randy Orton. He goes on to become tag team champion with, I don't know, The Miz or Randy Orton. He becomes Intercontinental champion for 5 or 10 years for the rest of his career. Are you kidding me? Then he becomes Universal champion. Just think about that, right? Think about what I'm saying. He becomes WWE champion, and now he's in the mid-card for the rest of his career. And John Cena is the main eventer. He's supposed to be the main event. He's supposed to be booked in the main event. He's supposed to stay in that place, right? And John Cena has everything to be a main event. Like with Stone Cold. Let's say he loses the title to The Rock. He goes on to the tag team division with Edge or Christian, right? He becomes tag team champions, right? Or he becomes Intercontinental champion in the field with, I don't fucking know, the Godfather or Farouk or something. You feel what I'm saying? That's not how you do that, bro. That's unacceptable booking. Seth Rollins has been treated like a mid-card legend at this point. Literally, he's a legendary mid-carder, is what I'm saying. You have him become United States champion, and he defends his U.S. title in the Elimination Chamber match. Literally. The same year Roman Reigns had defended his title against Sami Zayn, right? You have him defend the United States Championship in the fucking Elimination Chamber. In my opinion, you should have had no Elimination Chamber. No Elimination Chamber. The Elimination Chamber is meant for world champions to win and to get world title opportunities. Literally. That was the Elimination Chamber match. That's what it was meant for. Literally. So like really, Seth Rollins has been used as a side piece of Raw. Literally. The world title will always be known as a mid-card title. So what? If Solo Sikoa or Andrade wins Money in the Bank, they're going to be a mid-card. LA Knight is a mid-carder too. So what? If he wins the title, he's going to be a mid-carder. He's not going to be the main eventer. The only reason he could be a main eventer if he defeats John Cena for that WWE title. And I'm sick of that WWE Undisputed Universal title bullshit. It should be called the WWE Championship. And change the damn title design, man. Change the damn thing, for God's sake. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. It looks stupid. It's a fucking copy from like 10 years ago or from 9 years ago with the red Universal title. And I don't like it. You feel me? I don't like that shit. With Seth Rollins, all these stupid nicknames have done absolutely nothing. Literally. The Visionary, what has he done? What has he done, right? What has he done for other people? What has he done to make people think the other way? What has he changed? What has he changed for wrestling? I don't think Seth Rollins changed fucking nothing at all. The Architect, he has built nothing. He's built nothing and has done nothing. The Kingslayer, who has he slayed? He's been getting help and interferences from J.J. Security, Kane, and Triple H. So who has he slayed? The only reason he beat Randy Orton, fucking Brock Lesnar, because Undertaker came back for when his streak was broken, right? So like literally, who has he beat? And from the one comedian who caused John Cena the match. Literally. In the Sting match, I think Seth Rollins beat Sting clean, right? And Kane clean. So I got to give props for Seth Rollins for beating them two legends clean. You know, I didn't forget. But still, his title reign has been helped from the Authority. So that fucking title reign, I have to say, man, listen. Cody Rhodes' WWE title is worser. And I don't think I should be talking about Seth Rollins' WWE title reign at this point. But the point is this, right? Seth Rollins has done nothing to be WWE champion again. He hasn't even won that title again. Literally, he's been Universal Champion. Explain to me, how is Seth Rollins a main eventer again? If he wants to be a main eventer again, go beat John Cena. Beat John Cena for the WWE title and the fucking brand split. Because at that point, that world title is being treated as a mid-card title. You might as well just call the title the WWE Mid-Card Championship. So Seth Rollins in the future will be the WWE Mid-Card Champion. Because Jey Uso has been the worst champion, coming out yeeting and going back and replaying the song again and giving us an average fucking match with two finishers. Literally. So in my personal opinion, Seth Rollins will be known as a mid-carder. But this doesn't stop the fact. You know, Seth Rollins has had a good career, too. He's had great moments. He's had some good matches. But let's be real. Seth Rollins is a fucking legendary mid-carder.